Says he's up 44k here. More like down 130k now after this gets updated. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. And just a reminder, I'm giving away this Xbox Series S. Contest ends on Friday in 2 days. So if you want to enter the contest, I will link the video down below in the description. So this is going to be a lot of fun, just learning that Rocket is getting slammed after hours, after earnings, because I had a lot of Rocket YOLOs picked out for today. So let's do it. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is by Sir Jackalot. He says, Rocket YOLO update, May 5th, 2021. Finally back to break even with dividend. 1 hour, 10 minutes until earnings. Yeah, I bet you couldn't wait for that. This is a stock YOLO, and again, I usually don't do stock YOLOs because to me that's not really a YOLO, right? A real YOLO is options, all or nothing. But when the amount is this high, then it's worth taking a look at. So I don't know what his initial investment was. It seems like it was $1.7 million. So this guy's really bullish on Rocket, or he's just rich. So he says he just got back to break even. So after today, yeah, he's down again. Says he's up 44k here. More like down 130k now after this gets updated. Yep, good. So, really not much to say here. This guy will be okay. It's not options. And probably it'll come back up at some point. Rocket's a legitimate company. Strong fundamentals. But this just goes to show, again, you guys shouldn't put too much emphasis on catalysts. More often than not, it's not going to go the way that you thought it would. This was a YOLO. Now a loss. A loss of about $130,000. So, Sir Jackalot, sorry for your loss. But I think you'll be fine, man. You're a millionaire. I think you'll be okay. But still hurts, I know. I appreciate the post. This is very entertaining. And, not financial advice, but I'm sure if you just hold on, you'll be fine, man. You'll make your money back. This one is by Dizzle. He says, $1 million Rocket YOLO earnings play. Let's effing go. Well, I mean, he says it's a $1 million YOLO, and he's a combination of shares and calls here. We're only going to discuss the calls. He has 375 call options for May 7th, Friday. So this expires in 2 days, 2 trading sessions, at the $24 strike. He doesn't post how much money he spent on these calls, but I'm assuming it's in the couple 100,000. Now Rocket is at $20. So to get to 24 in 2 days, that would be a 20% gain that this guy would need. Not looking too good. That's looking very unlikely. So what's the move here? Yeah, bro. Cut. It's not happening. I mean, I'm sure he took a pretty nasty L today anyway, but this is a few $100,000 here. You're a millionaire, so it probably doesn't hurt too much, but still a lot of money. My personal advice, and I'm sure most rational people would tell you the same thing, is to cut this one. Cut the weeklies. Cut the FDs. Unless you want to lose a lot more money. And, again, I keep telling you guys, stop buying FDs. FDs are no good. You may hit one occasionally here and there. You may hit your lottery ticket, but in the long term, this is not a winning strategy. And you should especially not buy FDs ahead of a catalyst like this. Hope everyone can learn something from this. So, sorry for your loss, Dizzle. You still got shares, so not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, these options are done. Cut it, man, and just move on. But this guy will be fine. He's a millionaire. So, thank you for posting, Dizzle. Appreciate it. Sorry for the loss. Look forward to an update. Alright, this one is by John Andre 3000. He says, Rocket either goes up tomorrow or they don't get my mortgage payment for the next few months. Win-win. Yeah, I don't think it works like that, bro. You can just uninstall Robinhood. Yeah, you could do that. But, bro, you should make your mortgage payments unless You want your house foreclosed on. That wouldn't be fun, right? For all you apes, and I'm sure I don't even have to say this, but if you have to choose between paying your mortgage or YOLOing, you should probably pay your mortgage. You should probably pay your mortgage. I don't know how serious this guy was, but anyway. He has 100 contracts, 100 call options, expiring on Friday, May 7th, in 2 days, for the $21 strike price. And this is a $20,000 YOLO, 20K YOLO. So this one's pretty tough because it's at 20 bucks currently. And to get to 21, that's a 5% gain in 2 days, which is definitely possible considering like how much it tanked today. There could be a pretty decent recovery tomorrow and Friday. So this very well could finish in the money, but should you let it ride? Probably not. Probably not. Not sure how much these contracts are worth now, but at this point, logically, it would be better just to cut the losses and save some money rather than risk it all. Then you might be homeless. That's what I would personally do, and it's not financial advice, but I would just cut it here and move on, because this is getting really, really scary, like right at the money, more likely to finish out of the money than in the money. So that's probably the smartest thing to do. Just cut losses, take this L, move on. Again, just like I said on the last guy, what do we learn here? Don't buy FDs, guys. Please don't buy FDs. You see what happens when you buy FDs. It usually doesn't work, and I'm happy when it does, but it usually doesn't work. So long term, not a great strategy. So thank you for posting, John Andre 3000. Hope this works out for you. Not sure what you're going to do, but I hope it works out for you. And please post updates. This is by League Lonster. He says, Godspeed, Rocket YOLO. He has shares and contracts here, but we're just going to talk about the options. Don't really care too much about the shares. But he does have 75K in shares, so pretty bullish here. So let's take a look at the options. So this looks like a 10K YOLO for options. He has 80 call options expiring May 7th, Friday, 2 days, at the $22.50 strike price. So similar to the last guy, except even less of a chance to finish in the money. So straightforward, same advice I would give. Just cut. To make $22.50 in 2 days, that'd be over a 10% increase that you would need. So not very likely. Possible, but not very likely. The logical, smartest thing to do here is just to cut it, cut the losses, and move on. Not sure what the value is worth now, but probably still got a couple $1,000s in value. Take your money, take the L, move on. That's the smartest thing to do. And he still has, well, it's not 75K anymore, but probably like 68K around there in shares. So you're fine, bro. You're fine. You know, eventually the stock will recover for Rocket. It's a legitimate, good company with good fundamentals. In terms of the options, just cut, move on. Sorry for your loss, League Lonster, and thank you for posting. Very entertaining, and look forward to an update. This one is by Himalayan Goat Effer. He says, strategy, toss it. All in AMD. So this appears to be a 53K YOLO, $53,000 YOLO. He has 335 call options for May 14th. So next Friday, about a week out, little more than a week out, and that is for the $79 strike. So AMD is at $78 right now. So this is very, very close. This is cutting it very close. This is getting real iffy. A little less than at the money. I mean, this has a really good chance of working out, but this is real close. Well, first of all, again, guys, don't buy FDs. Please don't buy FDs, because when you do, you put yourself in bad situations like this, where you got to make tough calls. Because what do you do here? This is pretty tough. I'd probably let this ride until Monday, see what tomorrow does, see what Friday does, and maybe see what Monday does. If it moves to the upside, then you can justify holding on to this through expiration. But if it starts to sell off and it starts moving to the downside, you got to cut, man. This is a lot of money. It's over 50K, a lot of money. You don't want to lose all of this on an FD like this. That would be absolutely disgusting. So I think that's the move. Hold on to this for a couple more days and reevaluate next week. If it moves to the upside, you can justify holding. If it moves to the downside, you got to cut. Thank you for posting, Himalayan Goat Effer. I really hope this works for you. This is as close as it gets. Hope AMD goes up. good luck, and I look forward to an update. This is by It Wasn't Me 413. He says, still like this silly stock, no idea why, and just made my transfer out of Robinhood to Schwab, so now it'll probably moon. Science. Of course, it's like the Bogendov meme, you know, the with the call and he bought, tank it. I gotta put that meme on here. I don't have it, but I gotta put that on my show. Anyway, let's see what he has. So this is GME. Wow. Well, I'm not gonna discuss the shares, but that is pretty noteworthy. Has 266K worth of shares right there, so seems like he's very bullish on this. But let's just look at the options. This was a 50K YOLO in options. He's only showing some of his calls. He's not showing all of his options. He has 11 calls for May 14th, next Friday, so a little more than a week out at the 145 strike. So GME's at 160, so this is in the money. So I'm not quite sure why he's down so much, unless he bought in the money calls and it's going down. Because it appears that this is going to finish in the money, but he's still going to lose money. That's pretty weird. So I'm assuming that he just bought in the money calls here. And that's not a strategy I typically use. I don't really like that strategy. I think it's kind of scared. And if you're going to buy call options, you got to do it the right way. But respect to everyone who does do it that way. Nothing wrong with that. It's more conservative, more safe. It's pretty nasty when your options finish in the money, but you're still losing money. That's not supposed to happen. I mean, I guess you just let it ride. What else are you supposed to do here? I mean, actually, it's unlikely, but this could finish out of the money if a GME goes down like 10%. That would be disgusting. If GME goes down 10% and this finish is worthless. Not really much to say here, other than, I guess, let it run, let it ride, and just take the L. And if it gets real close to 145, you got to dump. Because at that point, you're going to lose everything. I wouldn't have done this to start with, but it is what it is. So that's the move. Let this one ride. If it gets too close to the strike, then dump. This looks like it's going to be a L either way. This is pretty tough here. But he still has a lot of shares, so, and a lot of money. So he'll be fine. So it wasn't me. 413. Thank you for posting. Sorry for your loss. Up to this point. It's not over yet, but it's looking like a L. Hope this works out for you. And I'm really curious to see what you're going to do with this. So I look forward to an update on this. Thank you everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. And just a reminder, I'm giving away this Xbox Series S. Contest ends on Friday in 2 days. So if you want to enter the contest, I will link the video down below in the description. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. Not financial advice. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.